My earliest memories of being at a record store was going with my father to Village Records in Mill Valley, California, and I wasn't tall enough yet to peek through all the vinyls and all the records there in particular. But I remember for the ones that I could, being a young kid and everything, I felt like I could hear the music just by looking at all the different covers that I was looking at, and to me it was super awesome. And though I was really young to handle a record player at the time, I felt like I got used to the experience of going, and it was almost like a bonding experience with me and my father going to check out records and supporting local record stores. And it's really cool. Village Records is still there in Mill Valley, so go check it out if you guys get a chance. I do have a few memories of going into a record store, an independent one, and finding a couple of records that I thought nobody had at the time. But for me, what was even cooler was being a kid and finally saving up my allowance and going to the record store on my own and getting the opportunity to buy my own CDs rather than asking my folks, or rather asking my cousins or somebody to buy something for me. And especially back then when the whole parental advisory was in full effect at that time. So I had to get older people to buy, like, hip hop records or records with explicit lyrics for me. So finally, when I got to a certain age, I didn't have to just buy jazz or classical records or all this. Not that I didn't like that music, but I finally got to buy like Nirvana, the Nevermind record. I got to finally get the Dr. Dre, the Chronic, the first one. And I felt like I was now getting the best of both worlds. The best of the music that was inspiring to my dad, and I got to check out what was hot at that time, what people, I guess, closer to my age were listening to. For me personally, I think going out to record stores and actually going to hunt and finding all this cool music that's out there, that's, for me, is it's not the way to do it, but I just think it's just what I've grown up in, and it just seems more natural to me. Nothing against free downloads and online availabilities and whatnot, but I just think actually going out there, I guess it's similar to going out jogging, running down the street rather than running in your garage on a treadmill. There's two different experiences. Yeah, you may be getting a workout, but you get to see so much more, you get to experience so much more rather than just sitting in the gym and running on the treadmill, looking at the TV, watching CNN, or actually going out and jogging and checking out all these different places. Maybe jog down a street that you've never been before. To me, I think it's a lot more fun to actually go out there. And it also helps because again, the record stores need our support. They do so much for the community, and they work really hard. So I just think it's more fun. I'm not gonna say funner, because that's not a word, so.